Yo, what's good everyone? Today I'm bringing you a must-watch tutorial for Volleyball Legends. If you're struggling to score against good blockers, or your spikes are too obvious, don't worry. The text I'm about to show you will fix all that, make you unreadable, and guarantee points. So, I'm about to show you some insane spiking text that nobody told you about. Stuff that will make you go from this to this. So if you're ready to spike like a beast, let's get into it. Before we jump into the main tips, here's a quick one for all my fellow players. Don't just spam spikes or bump mindlessly. Play smart. If your current position is trash, don't ego spike. And give the other team a free point instead. Let someone set for you while you reposition for a better play. Alright, now let's get into the real techs. First up, we've got the instant spike. It's an op technique that will instantly level up your gameplay. Here's how you perform it. First, your setter needs to be close enough to receive and instantly set the ball the moment they set jump and spike it right away. It creates an instant, shocking spike that no one expects. Next up, we've got the famous tempo tech, and yep, that's what you're seeing on the screen right now. To perform it, position yourself on the other side of the court away from the blockers. Once your setter sees you there, he can send you that tempo set if he's a pro, of course. Then, you gotta spike it fast before the blockers have time to react. It would be so op if your setter had the passive time skip Kaguya ability. Next tech we've got is the fake spike move that relies on solid teamwork. One player jumps like they're about to spike, faking out the defenders. Then, either you go for the real spike, or they quickly set it up for you to finish the play. Here's a small tech that's just as op as the others. Before you jump to spike, look in the direction you want the blockers to think you're aiming for. Then, at the last second, shift your gaze to the real target, the open spot, and go for the spike. It throws off blockers hard. You might be wondering, how does this even work? Well, when you bait the blockers to jump early by looking in one direction, they commit to that block. That gives you just enough time to spike to the real spot before they even land and get a chance to defend again. If you master these techs, you'll be unstoppable on the court. But hold up, you thought that was it. I've got a few more tips that'll take your gameplay even higher. Always keep track of the ball, watch its height, and coordinate with your team. Make sure you're in the right position to spike, not just standing anywhere. You'll also need sharp reflexes to react fast. The key is to be the first one to see that spike opportunity and take it. Also, you won't be able to pull off these techs if your teammates can't read your intentions on the court tour. If you're playing with over 100 ping, both will sell your plays hard. So that's all the tips and techs I've got for you today. I hope this video helped you out. But just a heads up, these techs require a lot of practice to fully capitalize on them, so don't get discouraged if it takes a few tries. And hey, if you're not even familiar with the spiking basics, I highly recommend checking out my beginner's guide. It breaks down all the spiking mechanics you need to know to get started. I will leave the link in the description. Now, I'll leave you with some of my gameplay using these techs. Watch how it all comes together in action. If you want to see more tutorials like this, it's up to you and your support. So, drop a like, comment, and share the video if you found it helpful. Your support means everything, and it'll help me keep these tutorials coming. Peace out.